Hi, I'm Phil Konstantin. On this episode of Travels with Phil, we're going to Mars and look at Ingenuity, the little helicopter that could. Since 1964, NASA has been sending spacecraft to Mars. The first landing took place in 1975, and the first rover landed in 1997. Since then, rovers Pathfinder, Spirit, Opportunity, and Curiosity have been exploring the surface of Mars. The Rover Perseverance and Ingenuity helicopter were assembled here at the Jet Propulsion Lab in California. Ingenuity was attached to the underside of the Perseverance rover. Ingenuity had to be specially designed because the Martian atmosphere is only 1% of the Earth's. Rover Perseverance and the helicopter Ingenuity were launched in 2020 and landed on Mars on February 18, 2021. After landing, it detached and began its travels. In this animation from NASA JPL, you can see the Perseverance rover moving away from the Ingenuity. Now, this is a very small helicopter. It has to be very, very light. It's only 4 pounds because the atmosphere is so light. But this is the actual first flight, which took place about a week after landing. It took them a while to test everything to make sure it was going to work properly. On this flight, it only went a few feet or a few meters above the ground while they were still testing it out. Later on, it would get quite a distance up above the ground. In fact, in some cases as high as 78 feet, and flew for a total of 128 minutes, covering 10.5 miles. Let's look at the area which Ingenuity explored. Jezero Crater was believed to have once been a lake with an inflow and outflow channel. It is one of the best preserved examples of a delta deposit on Mars. This map shows the landing zone for where both Perseverance and Ingenuity landed. You can see the yellow track here. Well, these are the actual flights that Ingenuity took. Now, it was only planned to make 5 flights in 30 days. Well, as it turns out, it made 72. The white track you see here is the path that Perseverance took, and then the yellow track is the one that Ingenuity flew over. So in some cases, it was flying ahead, scouting out, and in other cases, it was going on independent research. Now, the spot that you see here, this is the actual spot where when it landed, they believe, part of the helicopter blade actually was chipped, and so it never flew again. And that's also the ending site for where the Perseverance is now, but it is still working. So this is that delta area in Jezero Crater, and you can see a crater within the delta area. And this is why they've been searching through this area, because it looks like there may have been water in here, and this would be a spot to look for possibility of life. And this is the area where Jezero Crater is. While only 5 flights were hoped for in about 30 days, it made 72 flights in almost 3 years. They hoped for a few minutes of flight, and it made over 2 hours. Mission leaders had hoped it might also travel a kilometer or 2, yet it covered 17. It truly exceeded expectations. This is a picture it took of its landing craft. In honor of Ingenuity's first flight on another planet, a small piece of the Wright brothers' first aircraft was attached to Ingenuity's inner workings. This is that piece from that first aircraft's wings.
It is bittersweet that I must announce that Ingenuity, the little helicopter that could, and it kept saying, I think I can, I think I can. Well, it has now taken its last flight on Mars. I think President Biden said it best after Ingenuity's first flight. He said, NASA proved once again that with relentless determination and the power of America's best minds, anything is possible. That's what we try to do at NASA, make the impossible possible. And so, thank you, Ingenuity.
What would you say to Ingenuity directly one last time?
You're gonna make me cry, you know.
What would I say to Ingenuity?
It's really hard to say goodbye to you.
I would say thank you.
Ingenuity, thank you for bringing us all together.
Thank you for leading the charge in our adventure on Mars, and we will never forget you.
Rest well.
Thank you, Ingenuity.
Thank you, Ingenuity.
Thanks, Ingenuity.
Thanks, Ingenuity.
Thank you very much for watching this video. Please feel free to make comments below as long as the language is family friendly. And if you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button below. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the circle with my picture in it in the lower right-hand corner of the video. The arrow is pointing at it now. And once you have subscribed, you can be notified of when I have a new video posted by clicking on the bell icon in the description field below the video. Thanks again for watching.